Feel that taking money from the Daily Wire somehow comes between you and God, by all means quit, is what Ben Shapiro snarkily said when Candace Owens posted "Blessed are the peacemakers" to 48,000 likes. The girlies are fighting, and God, am I here for it. I fucking love that. Let me tell you. To which Candace Owens replied with, "You have been acting unprofessional and emotionally unhinged for weeks now. And we have all had to sit back and allow it, and have all tried to exercise exceeding understanding for your raw emotion. But you cross a certain line when you come for scripture and read yourself into it. I will not tolerate it." Candace Owens called Ben Shapiro a woman, which is the worst thing you can call a conservative. She said, "You are emotional like a female." Absolutely destroying Ben Shapiro with her argument. Now, for me, obviously, these guys are both awful in sometimes very similar and oftentimes very different ways. Actually, mostly similar. This is the one issue where I think Candace Owens is like anti-Semitism hits a higher note than her Islamophobia. Like, do I think Candace Owens unironically, legitimately has it in her heart? Anyway, did she get Tucker to turn on Ben? Tucker Carlson doesn't like Ben because Tucker Carlson is like also kind of anti-Semitic. Like, he likes Israel because like Israel is very racist, but I don't think Tucker Carlson is like too fond of Jewish people personally. He's like one of those, he is one of those guys that's like, I mean, I don't know what his like personal beliefs are, but he certainly channels a lot of the same Nazi conspiracy theories that you hear from straight up out and about weirdo fucking Nazi groypers that make up a big chunk of his fan base. Yeah, but he don't like Candace because she's black? No, he doesn't give a fuck about that. What? Tucker Carlson has black people on his show all the time as long as they say whatever the fuck he wants black people to say. Tucker Carlson is exactly like that guy who was replying to like the fucking the Hitler ad. He legitimately, in my opinion, thinks that Jews are broadly progressive in America, which Jewish people are, and gets annoyed that like the progressive Jews are pro-immigration into the country, which is like, you know, teetering on the Nazi propaganda. What is this? What's going on with Ben?
Why? There are so many people who think that the Republican Party is a bunch of rubes and morons. Why? Why would they think that? I don't know. It's so confusing. What should we do? I don't know. Oh my God. I wonder.
He's losing it. But I guess Candace Owens and America's favored fascist WASP nationalist and most likely anti-Semitic WASP nationalist, Tucker Carlson had a conversation, it seems. Candace Owens responds to a clip of Ben Shapiro criticizing her.
Wire, I think it's fair to say, attacking you. Here's the video. I just want to get your reaction to it.
Yes, the question is about Candace Owens. I think her behavior during this has been disgraceful. Without attack.
He looks so cute in this. I'll say it. I'm going to come out and say it.
Yeah, she still works for my company. And I think she's been absolutely disgraceful. I think that her faux sophistication on these particular issues has been ridiculous. It's not faux sophistication, it's ridiculous. Everybody can see the moves that she's making and the things that she's saying, and I find them disreputable.
So maybe there's a point in the video where he explains what exactly you did wrong and how you were wrong. I haven't seen it. But to call somebody, quote, absolutely disgraceful, particularly a coworker, seems like a pretty big step. What? And I really don't know the background here. What is that about?
You know, there isn't much of a background. I saw the video when everybody else saw it when I woke up.
No one warned you about it.
Nobody warned me about it. It looks like maybe he didn't know he was being recorded. It looks like it was some sort of a private event. I got no clarity on the issue that he was particularly speaking on. And in what was said, I can't respond to it beyond what he's saying because it's just ad hominem attacks. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's not, you
know. Dude, fucking owning my boss by saying it's an ad hominem attack.
But we disagree. Or I don't think she's correct, or maybe she doesn't know what she's talking about. It's absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah, exactly. And so I can't respond to it on a level of intellect because there's nothing that he has expressed in that, at least in that short clip, that he fundamentally disagrees with in terms of what I said. But I will say that I'm not going to respond with the same ad hominem attacks. Yes. I don't think it helps further discussion. And if that was me that was caught on a video saying that about colleagues that I work with, I would be embarrassed. So I think that the video speaks more to Ben's character than it speaks to mine.
Has he texted you to apologize or explain or anything?
No, nothing. I haven't heard a single word. It just was sort of something that he said. And you know what? Ben and I have many disagreements, so I don't think that that's particularly something that's interesting. We disagreed on the COVID vaccine. We disagree on Ukraine and Russia. He has taken virtually every stance that has been the opposite of mine on every issue over the last 5 years. So I don't think that that's particularly remarkable.
Damn, they're saying Ben is a phony, dude. They're saying, yo, word on the streets is that Ben, you might not be a real conservative. I'm just saying, dog. That's crazy. He likes vaccines. Yuck. That makes you a gay liberal. Everybody knows that. You like Ukraine. Also yuck. Double yuck. Ew. We're pushing Z around these parts. And now you like Israel, which, you know, I guess that one is a little bit crazy because, like, it's like 80% support by the Republican Party for Israel. So,
really, I didn't remember that.
Yeah, he was pro the COVID vaccine. I was anti the vaccine. You know, we were all idiots for not getting the vaccine. So that's totally fine. I am totally open to people having a difference in opinion.
Right.
I would hope that amongst colleagues that it would always be a civil disagreement. And I would never in a private event stand on a table and talk badly about Ben.
It's just it's a little weird. So he was on the left on those three biggest issues of our time, is what you're saying.
Dude, I love conservatism, dude. There's only the left and the right on the three biggest issues of our time.
Saying
he has converted his opinions. He's accepted responsibility. He said, you know, I was wrong about the vaccine.
Oh, good.
He is, you know, obviously pro pharma. His mom's a doctor, and I say to people, I'm very aware.
His wife is a doctor. His mom is a doctor too.
My perspectives on big pharma, and I talk about it on my show openly. And I think that that's a tremendous credit to the Daily Wire that they allow a difference of opinions. But I would, as I said, hope that it would remain respectful and that you wouldn't throw your colleagues under a bus, so to speak, in a private setting.
I think that's fair. And
I like that she said, this is pretty funny. Of course, he's pro pharma. His mom is a doctor. Like, somehow these two things are related. Like, also pro pharma, or do you mean like pro big pharma? Like are you? I can't tell if Candace Owens is like now moved on to Christian Science. You know what I mean? Where she just thinks that all matter of pharmaceuticals is bad, and we must pray in times of need. Like she's anti-medicine?
Just for clarity, because I really don't know. Is he your boss? Does he?
I think there's a lot of misunderstanding about Ben's involvement. He's not the CEO of the Daily Wire. He is not making the day-to-day decisions at the Daily Wire. And I do want to make it very clear because people are like, how could you possibly stay at Daily Wire after this? I have a very good relationship with the co-CEOs of the Daily Wire. Especially right now, the acting CEO is Caleb Robinson. He's a wonderful person. He's worked very hard to be where he's at. We have a lot in common.